a new type of video. This is going to be a top 10 video. I'm not planning on keeping this for a series because I'm not sure how much episodes I'm going to have of the top 10. But in this episode particular, top 10, it's going to be the top 10 worst hard points in Call of Duty history. So not the best, the worst hard points in Call of Duty history. So like where they set the hard point up in a stupid spot where, you know, everyone hates it in that spot. I mean, some people might like it, but these are my personal least favorite spots in hard point. Now, let's get started right into the video. Alright, for number 10, as you can see, this is Slums in Black Ops 2, and it is the first hill on the map. Now, I picked this because there's no set spawns on here. Like, spawns can flip all the time on this. It doesn't really matter. You can't really hold spawns for this hard point. Someone has to really go to the next and set up for the next hard point. They can't think for this hill. They have to go and think ahead and see what they need to set up for the next hill. So that's number 10, and number 9 is number 1 on this little map. I don't like number 1. I don't really like any of the first hills because it's really open and you can't really close yourself off from the enemies, and you get bombarded and you can only get like 10 or 15 points off the hill, which is pretty much pointless. It gives everyone a terrible start and it just ruins the mood for the momentum throughout the game. Number 8 I chose as number 3 on this same map because, like I said, I like an open, but not too open, if you know what I mean. Like, this is just too closed off. Like, someone just gets the stairs, someone gets 2 windows, and then you're pretty much set for the hill, and then someone can just anchor it. It's pretty much whoever gets on the hill first here pretty much has the hill for the whole entire time, unless they're just complete garbage. Now, moving on to number 7. I actually have 3 hills that I really hate on Retreat Hardpoint. Obviously, as you guys can tell, number 7 is definitely gonna be number 2 because it's not my least favorite on this map, but it's one of my least favorites. It's obviously in the top 3, so it comes in at number 7. It's just way too open. There's just so many places they can kill you from. They can get you from the stairs, from the bottom of the stairs, from the little outlook. They can get you from lobby. They can get you from the jump up. They can get you from the cut even. They can get you from anywhere on this, and that's why number 2 comes in at number 7. Number 6 is number 4. Now, I think you can tell why I chose number 4. Obviously, it is too open, and they spawn right next to you. So, if you're on the hill, you better keep your guns up because they're going to spawn right next to you. Now, moving on to number 5 is number 1. But obviously, number 1 isn't supposed to be there. It's a little bit to the right, just in that little area that you can't. It's just an open area. That's where number 1 is supposed to be. But it's not supposed to be where it's at. So just look a little bit to the right of number 1. You'll see where number 1's supposed to be. I'm sure all you guys know. Very open, very hard to hold the hill. There's nowhere to hide there. It's just open map, and you're pretty much gonna get slayed wherever you go. So that's why it comes in at number 5 for me. Moving on to number 4. I'm gonna have to go with number 2 on the map here. Green they call it. I chose this mainly again because it's open. Like I said all the time, I don't like these open hard points. But I mean, some people like them, so they have to put them in the game. But I don't prefer the open hard points or the really closed off hard points. But number 2 comes in at number 4 for me because, you know, open, and it has different places they can come up. They can come up from literally anywhere in like a 180-degree angle. They can just come in and attack. Like, I don't know, it's not a good hard point for me. I don't like it. Usually when this hard point comes up, I usually anchor. So moving on to number 3 is number 1 on the same exact map. Now, I chose number 1 because obviously everyone hates it. You know, you can't really get a kill. You gotta jump around the whole entire time, which is pretty fucking annoying. And then they come in through the tunnel, they come in through from the top, they come in from the side, and it just gets overwhelmed in there, and it's not a good hill. I like to just sit outside around where green is supposed to be and just anchor the shit out of it, but that's my personal preference. Now, moving on to number 2, which is number 2 on this map. I kept this map just for that. Now, number 2, obviously, come on. They can come in from so many ways. The grenades are just amazing in there. Someone throws a grenade and everyone in that room dies because it's so small. It's honestly ridiculous. I don't know. I don't know why they would put it as a map. for the hard point. I don't know. But number 2 definitely sucks. Hate it. Now, you guys have been waiting for 6 minutes now to hear the number 1 spot. Now, I'm sure you guys can see it. It's on the same exact map as number 2 was. Detroit Hardpoint on Advanced Warfare. Now, you probably wonder why it's number 1. Come on, who really likes this hardpoint? Number 1 on Detroit Hardpoint on the map. It is labeled number 1 because it's the number 1 gayest hardpoint. Honestly, it's retarded. It's a wall bangy. People can throw grenades. They can come in from wherever, and no one stays in the hill. It's honestly just kill everyone that you can until the next hardpoint, which is number 2, which is like, okay, so you have like 30 points by the time you get into number 3, and I don't. It's just a terrible hardpoint in my opinion. I'll never like it. Maybe you guys like it. I don't know, but these are just my personal preferences. Now, let's have a recap of that. The first one, number 10, Slums, First Hill, Black Ops 2. Number 9, it was number 1 on Standoff. Number 8 was number 3 on Standoff, Black Ops 2. Number 7 was number 2 on Retreat Hardpoint, Advanced Warfare. Number 6 was on number 4 on the Retreat Hardpoint map in Advanced Warfare. And number 5 was number 1 on the Retreat Hardpoint, Advanced Warfare map. Number 4 was number 2 on the Biolab map, Advanced Warfare. Number 3 was number 1 on the Biolab map in Advanced Warfare. Number 2 was the number 2 on Detroit Hardpoint. And number 1 was number 1 on Detroit Hardpoint. Alright, thank you guys for watching my new top 10 videos. Like I said, I'm not gonna have a series because basically it's just I'm not gonna have much videos for it, so I'm just gonna leave it at that. I'm not gonna make a series, it'll take too long. But anyway guys, hope you guys enjoyed the video. I'll see you guys later. Have a nice day.
Don't bring me down. Don't bring me down. Don't bring me down.